guest has been Emmerdale's resident bad boy for the last 22 years, but has Cain Dingle finally met his match?
Well, following a long feud with fellow resident Al Chapman, last night we got a glimpse of what happens next in a special flash forward. But will Cain make it out alive?
Well, Emmerdale star Jeff Hordley will be telling us more next. But first, let's have a little look back at the rivalry causing shockwaves in the Dales.
And Jeff Hordley, who plays Cain, joins us now. It's lovely to see you.
Good to see you.
The problem here is that they're both these alpha males, and that's the clash, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so for us, I mean, obviously we love it watching. I think one of the best things watching you is that when you first started all those years ago, I think for the first 6 years, you would admit that he was not very layered. I mean, he was just.
Yeah, no, he was a grumpy guy, and he lived at the top of the Dingles, and he wasn't integrated in the village. And then I left the show, came back after 3 years, and then they began to integrate him, and then he became a little bit more likeable. But his DNA hadn't changed. But yeah, he was a bit two-dimensional. Almost one-dimensional.
Yeah, but not anymore, and getting great storylines. So explain this one to us, anyone who hasn't sort of watched. This is a big week. It's a big year, actually. But I suppose, really, it started on Monday, and you've got Al taking his car in, and there's the issue with the cable tie.
Yes, well, Al's been to the garage before. I don't know why he's come back again, but he has. And because of something that's happened, that's wound Cain up. We're not 100% sure whether it was Cain, but yeah, we get this little kind of...
Well, so it's a case of, right, I think you've doctored my car. OK, well, that's fine. I'll drive it at you, and if I have doctored it, then I'm going to run you over.
There you go.
Yeah, and he stops just in time, because he's a good driver.
Now, tonight it sort of takes a little bit of a turn because there's a bit of a car chase.
There is,
that right?
Yeah.
I think we've got a little clip of this, have we? Let's have a look.
Amy? Amy, please! Amy!
What's she done?
She's got Noah's laptop. No, Amy, please! No! Amy, wait! Cain!
What's going on? Where's Noah?
Never mind that. They've got his laptop, OK? It's filled with pictures of Chloe. He'll go down for this.
Hey! So, if you go after him now, then what? When does this end?
Chaz, we have to get that laptop.
No, you're going to do something stupid to make it worse.
No, we can't get any worse. Move out of the way.
No, I am saving you from yourself.
Oh, goodness me.
See, because of course that Noah's stalking, and that all comes out. That's why there's got the laptop issue. That's when we end up in this car chase.
Yeah.
This is the fast forward, the flash forward that we've seen.
Which we've seen already.
We know it doesn't end too well.
No, there's a wee bit of jeopardy that's involved from after the car chase, shall we say. I do remember Lucy Pardew, who plays Chaz, kind of, you know, when I was driving, doing a bit of the driving, that she was kind of braking, you know, in the passenger seat for it, because I think, you know, I was maybe going a wee bit too fast. But, yeah, it's good fun.
Can I ask you a question? In the opening titles, you're not driving the... I think it's a Range Rover round the corner, are you?
No.
I mean, because this is it's been said a number of times, and I've sort of point this out now, that when... Look, at the speed that goes round that corner, there's no thought of any villagers.
That was the hot question on your lips this morning. My theory is that it could be our very own Sharon Marshall.
Do you think that's the way she gets to work?
Yeah.
When
It is,
writing?
yeah. She does drive rather fast around that village, I've seen it.
Right, so there's a big crash tonight. That's what we know. That's what we've seen. We've seen his head on the steering wheel. So how does he do?
Well, I'm here.
Yeah.
That's good.
So you're okay.
I'm OK. I can't really say too much because it'll just spoil the episode.
Of course. Well, let me put it another way.
Yes.
How are the preparations for the big anniversary going?
Brilliant. I mean, it's all good. We, as the cast, don't really know what's going on. It's being kept close to the chests of the producers.
The anniversary is in October.
That's in October, 50 years.
50th,
Yeah. 50th. So it's there's going to be
and you're
lots.
looking forward to that, then?
It's going to be great, yeah.
So you're not dead in the car tonight, then, are you?
There's going to be... Am I looking for you?
You see? Oh, Jeff!
There's no way they're going to kill you.
Why not?
There's no
Who
way.
knows? You never know, Phillip.
Earlier this month, Emmerdale producer Laura Shaw confirmed something big would happen that will change the dynamic between Cain and Al forever. I mean, you can't have a dynamic if one of you is dead.
Correct. So she's let the cat out of the bag there, hasn't she?
You didn't do anything. You've just had a lovely morning sat here. Don't worry. Don't worry about that.
Well, they can tell me off. That's absolutely fine. How's the allotment?
Amazing. Really good. I've been helping out a friend called Mitch Mitchell who's got this amazing chefing experience called True Foods, and it's called The Chef's Table, and I'm kind of curating his allotment, so I've been doing that. So I've not been busy with my allotment too much, but doing... Because they've got this amazing chef, so it's called Chef's Table, and you go 10 people around the table, and it's all high-end food.
And that's food that's grown on
his allotment?
Natural,
on his
organic.
allotment, all organic, yeah. And I'm kind of helping, you know,
gorgeous,
do all that, which is great. But I am working on my own allotment, just working a little bit behind schedule at the moment.
When we were in the middle of lockdown, and no one could talk to anybody, and we were sitting in here on our own, a very long way away. We Zoomed. Jeff and his allotment, and that is a place to keep your head together, isn't it?
I'm telling you, just during the whole COVID lockdowns, that was, I mean, because it's like a 2-minute walk from our house. It was, you know, it really helped Zoe and I.
A nice bit of escapism.
And the dogs came on with, and the children came on with us, and it was just, you know, getting your hands in the earth. It's so good for you.
We all found a
mental
good
health.
love for the outdoors, didn't we, over lockdown? That was a good positive to come out of it.
Especially if, you know, you've got something you can eat at the end of it.
Yeah.
Just watching something grow is such a positive experience, do you know what I mean? Because it reaffirms kind of life, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's lovely to see you on the sofa.
Yeah.
And it's tonight at 7:30 on ITV. It's going to be a dramatic episode, of which I am absolutely sure you're going to survive, but nevertheless, I hope you're okay.
We hope you were
Phillip.
right.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you.
Thank you.